Welcome to Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's, the investigative journalism program, or IJP, where I ask the question, whatever happened to the pizza at McDonald's, a proud part of the Pizza Plea Network. I'm your host, Brian Thompson. Last week, I told you of a scene in a recent episode of the television program Young Sheldon, in which the titular Young Sheldon sits down to a pizza dinner with his family. The box used on the program bears a remarkable similarity to a vintage McDonald's pizza box. As Young Sheldon is set during the heyday of McDonald's pizza, it is quite possible that the family was indeed intended to be enjoying a family-style cheese, pepperoni, or deluxe pizza from their local McDonald's. However, the resolution of the image I was provided was not adequate to make a final determination as to whether the box in question really said McDonald's above the word pizza. I attempted to infiltrate the set of Young Sheldon and search the prop room for the box, but the security guard at Warner Brothers Studios would not let me on the lot. He suggested I contact the executive producer of Young Sheldon, a gentleman by the name of Chuck Lorre. However, when I returned home to consult my copy of the Yellow Pages for Chuck Lorre's phone number, I found that they had been stolen. It is quite possible that one of my enemies did the deed, but I have also read that garden slugs can metabolize the inexpensive inks used to print most phone books, so I cannot rule out that these creatures are responsible for my theft. My property, after all, has become riddled with garden slugs after I began growing daffodils for pleasure and profit, based on instructions I read in a book called Daffodil Growing for Pleasure and Profit by Albert F. Calvert. Desperate for answers, I conducted a search via the internet tool Google.com and still could uncover no phone number for Chuck Lorre, nor for his production company, Chuck Lorre Productions. I did uncover an address for his offices, but, alas, they are located within the heavily fortified walls of Warner Brothers Studios. I nearly abandoned this thread of my investigation, but then I realized that there is one way a common citizen such as myself could conceivably gain access to the set of Young Sheldon.
Thank you for calling Warner Brothers Studio Tour Hollywood. Please make your selection at any time. To speak with an agent immediately or to book a reservation, please press 1. For information...
Thank you for calling Warner Brothers Studio Tour Hollywood. How can I help you?
Hello, my name is Brian Thompson, and I have a couple of questions about the studio tour.
Sure.
I was wondering if it goes through the set of Young Sheldon.
It's never guaranteed. So basically, because we are working a lot at the beginning of your tour guide will do their best to personalize the tour by asking you, what shows and movies you're interested in. And if that stage was open, they would do their best to bring you, but there's just no guarantee because they might be filming.
Okay, well, what about backstage areas like prop rooms, for example?
I'm sorry, like what?
Prop rooms where they store props, short for properties?
Yes, so that is kind of a similar situation. That would just be something that you would mention to your tour guide, and they would do their best to bring you into our prop house.
I see. So it's possible to have access to the prop room?
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. Well, do you actually work on the Warner Brothers lot?
I do.
I was wondering, have you seen anyone walking around with a pizza box that says McDonald's Pizza on it? Specifically someone from Young Sheldon?
I have never seen that.
Interesting. Okay. Well, what do I do to book a tour?
So you can book them over the phone with me or online. It's up to you.
Okay, and how much money is that?
So the adult tickets are going to be $65, and a child ticket, which is ages 8 through 12, will be $55.
I see, $65 for me. I'm not a child. Okay, well, I'll have to do some rearranging of my finances, but perhaps I'll call you back.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Today's episode of Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's is brought to you by Rocket Mortgage. Are you a homeowner or in the market to purchase a home? Congratulations! You must be doing very well financially. Rocket Mortgage. However much this service costs, I am sure you can afford it. Thank you for listening to Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's, a proud part of the Pizza Plea Network. Do you know what happened to pizza at McDonald's? Do you remember it? Please send all correspondence to pizza@mcdonalds@gmail.com. visit our attractive website at www.pizzaatmcdonalds.com. You will find links to our Twitter and Instagram pages, as well as to our Teespring store, where you may purchase quality Whatever Happened to Pizza at McDonald's merchandise. To provide financial support, visit patreon.com/pizzaatmcds, or to make a one-time donation, use our PayPal email address, pizzaatmcdonalds@gmail.com. I'm Brian Thompson.